Okay, let's talk about artificial intelligence. You hear that term and it brings up a lot, right? Excitement, but also a ton of confusion. So what does it actually mean for us here in Uganda? Well, today we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're tackling the biggest fears, the biggest misconceptions about AI. Let's dive in.
You know, this quote really gets right to the point. AI is not robots taking your job, and it is not witchcraft. It's so true. For so many of us, the word AI makes you think of some sci-fi movie, or maybe something kind of mysterious, almost unexplainable. But the reality? It's so much simpler and a whole lot less scary. So let's get down to it. What exactly is AI? We're going to break it down with a simple explanation. I promise, no tech background needed for this. At its very core, AI is just this: a computer program that's been taught to learn from information to do specific things. You know, like recognizing your face to unlock your phone, or guessing the next word you're about to type. It's not some thinking, feeling brain in a box. It's a tool built for one job that just gets better at it over time.
And while AI can learn and make decisions, it is absolutely crucial to understand what it can't do. It doesn't have feelings, it doesn't have intentions, it definitely doesn't have consciousness. It's an incredibly powerful tool, for sure, but it just doesn't think or feel like a person.
Here's a great way to think about it. An AI is kind of like a calculator. It can solve a really complex math problem in a split second, right? But it has zero idea why you need that answer. Are you building a bridge? Figuring out a budget? Just messing around for fun? The calculator doesn't know or care. AI is the same. It's a powerful helper that just makes a task faster without any clue about the purpose behind it.
Now, I know this can all sound a bit high-tech and maybe a little far away, but the truth is, AI is already a big part of your daily life, right here in Uganda. In fact, you're probably using it all the time without even realizing it.
Think about it. Have you ever unlocked your phone with your face? That's AI. Has your mobile money app ever sent you an alert about a weird transaction? That's AI trying to detect fraud. And what about the videos YouTube or TikTok show you, or the quickest route your ride app finds? Yep, that's all powered by AI. You see? You're already an AI user.
So we've figured out what AI is, and we know it's already here. Which, of course, brings us to the most important question for a lot of people. The real elephant in the room: what is this going to mean for our jobs? This is the big one, isn't it? It's the fear that pops up in almost every single conversation about AI. Is a machine going to come and make my job disappear? And you know what? That's a fair question. It absolutely deserves a straight answer.
All right, listen up, because if you remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. The threat isn't the technology itself. Not at all. The real risk is getting left behind because you didn't learn how to use it. This shift isn't about you being replaced. It's about adopting new skills. The people who figure out how to use AI as a tool are the ones who are going to become more efficient, more valuable in whatever they do. And here's why. AI is fantastic at all the repetitive, data-heavy stuff. But what it can't do is replicate real human creativity or leadership or good judgment. So by letting AI handle all that boring, routine work, we get to focus on the things only humans can do, the things that create real value.
And just like every other big tech revolution, this isn't just about changing old jobs, it's about creating brand new ones. We're already seeing a huge demand for jobs like AI content creators or data analysts. I mean, these are jobs that barely even existed just a few years ago.
Okay, so you might be thinking, this sounds important, I need to learn this stuff, but don't I need some kind of computer science degree? And the good news is, no, you absolutely don't. Learning how to use AI is way more accessible than you think.
So forget this idea that you need a fancy degree or some super powerful laptop. The reality is so much simpler. Most of the best AI tools out there today work right from your smartphone. All you really need to get started is the phone that's already in your pocket. And, well, a little bit of curiosity to learn. That's it. So look, here's the bottom line. Can you use WhatsApp? Can you search for something on Google? Can you watch a video on YouTube? If you answered yes, and I bet you did, then you already have all the skills you need to get started. Seriously, learning to use AI is just about taking those skills you already have and pointing them at something new and incredibly powerful.
Okay, we've looked at how AI affects us as individuals. But now, let's zoom out a bit. Why does AI matter for the future of Uganda as a country? Because this is so much bigger than just our own productivity. This is about our national progress.
Uganda has this really unique mix of strengths that puts us in a perfect spot to really benefit from AI. We have a young, vibrant population, right? A really strong spirit of entrepreneurship, and internet access that's getting better all the time.
These are the perfect ingredients for a massive technological leap forward.
Just imagine the possibilities here. Imagine teachers being able to create personalized lesson plans for every single student. Or small businesses in Kampala selling to customers in London. Farmers getting super precise data to boost their crops. This is how AI can help Uganda compete on a global stage. The opportunities are just huge.
And that brings us to a really crucial point. We don't need to invent AI from scratch in Uganda. The technology is already out there. Our great opportunity is to become smart, strategic users of these tools, to apply them to solve our own unique problems and build a stronger future for all of us. So we'll end with this question. After everything we've talked about, it's pretty clear that AI isn't some unstoppable force or some kind of magic. It's a technology. And just like any other technology, its real impact comes down to how we choose to understand it, how we adapt to it, and how we use it. So, whether it becomes a threat or a tool, well, that choice is ultimately up to us.